Hi everybody, Lori here. I am here to do my April book of the month, where I'm going to show you what the books are for this month, and then I will, if I decide to take one, I'll tell you one of the things, and if I decide to add on anything, I won't tell you, or vice versa. I'll just tell you one book that I pick out. Okay? So, I am ready. The first one is, seems like a lot of these are like literacy. How do you say that word? Literacy fiction. So this one is called Normal People by Sally Rooney. That one. Okay, let's see what this is about. It says on here it's a challenging read, whatever that means, but I can't get it in there. I hate when it doesn't want to like, oh, maybe this way will work. Nope, still don't want to do it. There's like a spot right up here, and it says challenging reads. You just can't see it. But anyways, I'll tell you what it says. It says themes of depression and abuse. Okay. Flawed characters and non-linear plot. It says, at school, Cornell and Marion pretend not to know each other. He's popular and well-adjusted star of the school football team, while she is lonely, proud, and intensely private. But when Cornell comes to pick his mother up from her job at Marion's house, a strange and indelible, something like that, connection grows between the two teenagers. One they are determined to conceal. A year later, they are both studying at Trinity College in Dublin. Marion has found her feet in a new social world while Connell, how do you say his name, hangs at the sideline, shy and uncertain. Throughout their years at university, Marion and Connell circle one another, straying towards other people and possibilities, but always magically, irresistibly drawn back together. As she veers into her self-destruction, he begins to search for the meaning elsewhere. Each must confront how far they are willing to go to save the other. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know if I'm ready for like something that what's that word? Intense. But let's see what the other ones are. The next one is a contemporary fiction. It's called Beyond the Point by Claire Gibson. Here we go. It says, Duty, honor, country. That's West Point motto, and every cadet who passes through its stone gates vow to live it. But on the eve of 9/11, as Danny, Hannah, and Avery face 4 grueling years ahead, they realize they'll only survive if they do it together. Everyone knows. Sorry, my eyes itching. It says everyone knows that Danny is going places. With athletic talent and a brilliant mind, she navigates West Point predominantly male environment with wit and confidence, breaking stereotypes and embracing new friends. Hannah's grandfather, a legendary army general, offers a stark warning about the dangers that lie ahead. But she moves forward anyways, letting faith guide her path. When she meets her soulmate at West Point, the future looks perfect, just as planned. Wild child Avery moves fast and doesn't mind breaking a few worlds and hearts along the way, but she can't outplace her self-doubt, and the harder she tries, the further it leads her down a treacherous path. So the world of business, of love, and war awaits Danny, Hannah, and Avery beyond the gates of West Point. The 3 young women know that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, but soon that age no longer rings true for their future or their friendship, as they are pulled into different directions. Will their hard-forged bond prevail or shatter? Sounds kind of interesting. Let's see what's next. The next one is called, it's a legal Excuse me. It's a legal thriller, and it's called Miracle Creek by Angie Kim. Sorry, my throat is like, ugh. Okay, it says in a small town of Miracle Creek, Virginia, Young and Park, something like that, Y-O-O, run an experimental medical treatment device known as Miracle Submarine, a something oxygen chamber that patients enter for therapeutic dives with the hopes of curing issues like aneurysm or infidelity. But when the Miracle Submarine mysteriously explodes, killing 2 people, a dramatic murder trial upends the small community. Who or what caused the explosion? Was it the mother of one of the patients who claimed to be sick that day but was smoking down by the creek? Excuse me. Or was it Young and Pack, P-A-K, themselves hoping to cash in on a big insurance payment and send their daughter to college? This insurance trial uncovers unmanageable secrets from the night, threats in the woods, mysterious notes, child abuse charges, as well as tense rivals and alliances among a group of people driven to extraordinary degree of desperation and sacrifice. That one looks really good. Kind of sad. The next one is another literacy fiction, and it's Lost and Wanted, by Neil Berger, something like that. I don't know how you say that name, but that's the one. Says a gender-bending novel of love lost in 5D space-time. It's another one that's another very challenging read. It says in-depth scientific concept, slow pace to start, and plot is not action-oriented. Not sure about that one then. It says Helena Clapp is a psychic professor. She doesn't believe in something science or time travel, and especially not in ghosts. Excuse me. So when she gets a call, when she gets a missing call from Charlie, her closest friend from university, with whom she hasn't spoken in over a year, Helena thinks there must be some mistake because Charlie died 2 days ago. Then when her young son Jack claims to have seen Charlie in their house just the other day, Helena begins to have doubts. Through the grief of the husband and daughter Charlie left behind, Helena is drawn into the orbit of Charlie's world, slotting in the missing pieces of her friend's past. As she devolves into the web of shared history, Helena finds herself entangled in the forgotten threads of her own life. Sounds kind of interesting, even though the challenge thing has me kind of not sure. And the last one is a memoir. Memoir, is that how you say it? Memoir. How do you say it? It's called All That You Leave Behind by Erin Lee Carr. Oop! No, I accidentally hit. I accidentally hit something. Okay. This one says. Oh, did I show? I didn't even show you guys the pictures. The picture. That's what it looks like. And this one says. What started as an exercise in grief quickly grew into an active investigation. Did her father... Oh, I missed a whole part. I'm not sure. I'm confused on this one. Oh, okay. A celebrity guy that was recovering from addiction, collapsed in the newsroom of the New York Times in 2015 and dies. Okay, that's it. And then it says, what started as an exercise in grief quickly grew into an active investigation. Did her father's writing contain the answer to the questions of how to move forward in a life and work without your biggest champion by your side? How could she fill the space left behind by a man who had come to embody journalist integrity, rigor, and hard reporting, whose mentorship meant everything, not just to her, but to the many who served alongside him? It says, in all that you leave behind, David's car legacy is a lens through which Erin comes to understand her own, I lost where I was. Oh, workplace missteps, existential, how do you say that, crisis, relationship fails, and toxic relationship with alcohol. Featuring photographs and emails from the author's personal collection, this coming-of-age memoir unpacks the complex relationship between a daughter and her father, their mutual addiction and the challenges with sobriety, and the powerful sense of work and family that comes to defend them. I'm not sure which one I'm going to get yet. I am going to pick one. I'm thinking between Beyond the Point, which is a contemporary one to do with 9/11, or Miracle Creek, or Lost and Wanted. Not sure yet. We will decide. I think I had some idea, but I'm not going to tell you this one, what I'm picking. I won't tell you that one. I'll tell you one of the add-ons. Okay. Choose add-ons. Okay, some of the add-ons I already have. Like I have Daisy Jones and the Sixth. Out of those, I think Wicked Saints is going to be in. I think Wicked Saints is going to be one of the book boxes already, so can't get that one. Let's see what this one's about. You'll Be Mine by Erin Hahn. It's young adult. Not sure what it's about. Try to get it in there. Sometimes it's so hard. Oh, okay. No wonder why. I don't have the book in the way. The book there. That's what the book looks like. Yeah. I'm not sure what this one's about. It says, Ann Mathers is American sweetheart and heir to a country music legacy full of all things her grand warned her about. Superstar Clay Coolidge is most definitely going to end up one of those things. But unfortunately for Clay, if he can't convince Annie to join his summer tour, his music label is going to drop him. That's what happens when your bad boy image turns into a bad boy reality. Annie has been avoiding the spotlight after her parents' tragic death, except on her skyrocketing YouTube channel. Clay's label wants to land Annie, and Clay has to make it happen. Swayed by Clay's undeniable charm and good looks, Annie and her band agreed to join the tour. From the start, fans want them to be more than just tour mates. Yet Annie and Clay can't help but wonder if the fans are right. But if there is one part of fame Annie wants nothing to do with, its high-profile relationship. She had a front row seat to her parents' volatile marriage, and isn't interested in repeating history. If only she convinced her heart that Clay, with his painful past and head over heels inducing tenor, isn't worth the risk. Kind of sounds interesting. I don't know if it's my type of book, but it does sound interesting, like I was saying. See if there's any other ones that look interesting. Descendant of the Crane. They have. I'm not going to tell you what Descendant of the Crane is. You should know what that is. How not to ask the boy, how, and then in parentheses, not to ask a boy to the prom. And the other one is Sky Without Stars, which I already have. So I'm not going to get that one, of course. But this one says, young adult, and I already told you what the title was, and it's by S.J. Gosley, or Gosley. Let me go down. I didn't even go down all the way. There you go. Let's see what this one says. Ooh, wait. Okay, here we go. Nolan Grant is 16, gay, and definitely still a virgin. He never had a boyfriend or even been kissed. It's not like Penn Valley is brimming with prospects. And when his big sister stages an elaborate prom promposal so Nolan can ask out his not-so-secret crush. Nolan freezes. He's saved from further embarrassment by bad boy Bern? It's B-E-R-N. Who has his own reasons. Ben, who for his own reasons offered to fake date Nolan. Nolan thinks it's the perfect way to get Daphne off his back and spend the rest of the year drawing narwhals, tending to plants, and avoiding whatever died under his bed a few weeks ago. What he doesn't think about is Byrne's ex-girlfriend who seriously wants to kill him. That kind of sounds interesting. Because I was thinking about maybe Descendant of the Crane, but I already pre-ordered that from Amazon, so maybe I'll get either How Not to Ask a Boy to the Prom or You'll Be Mine, but let's see what else they have first. I know there's one that I definitely want because me and my friend Ashley was talking about it just a little bit ago. And I saw that on here. It's called the Silent Patient, I believe. For some reason, my phone is giving me problems here. Okay. So, let me see. Where is that one that has that? I think it's under... Here it is. View all. So, in Members Most Loved, you have A Woman Is No Man, A Ladder to the Sky, The Last Time I Lied, Circe, which I already have. The Silent Patient is the one I'm talking about, but I'll talk about that in a minute. One Day in December, No Exit, Spending Silver, How to Walk Away, The Kiss Quotation, The Lies We Told, and Winters in Paradise. So, the only one that looks interesting in that one is The Silent Patient, because the other ones that look interesting I already have. But anyways, The Silent Patient is a thriller, and it's by Alex Michaeldills, something like that. I can't get it in there. There. Don't know how good you guys can see that. But anyways, you guys know what. You guys probably heard of this. This one literally looks good. I'm thinking that this is the one I'm definitely going to get. It says, Alicia's Berenson's life is seemingly perfect. A famous painter married to an in-demand fashion photographer. She lives in a grand house with big windows overlooking a park in one of London's most desirable areas. One evening, her husband Gabriel returns home late from a fashion shoot, and Alicia shoots him 5 times in the face and then never speaks another word. Alicia's refusal to talk or give any kind of explanation turns a domestic tragedy into something far grander, a mystery that captures the public imagination and casts Alicia into notoriety. The price of her art skyrockets, and she, the silent patient, is hidden away from the tabloids and spotlights in the Groove, a secure forensic unit in North London. Theo Faber is a criminal physiologist. How do you say that word? Who has waited a long time for an opportunity to work with Alicia. His determination to get her to talk and unravel the mystery of why she shot her husband takes him down a twisted path into his own motivations, a search for the truth that threatens to consume him. Think that is the one I'm going to tell you about, and I'm going to get that. So we're going to get that one. Now I'm going to debate. I'm going to look at a couple more. And then I will decide if I want any other ones or not. But so far, I think I'm just going to get the one that I didn't tell you about for the month, out of the main ones, and the one I just told you about, which is The Silent Patient. But I want to see if there's might be... Now, this one's already sold out. Let's see, members, repeat, thrillers. Another one that kind of looks interesting to me is called Before She Knew Him by Peter Swanson. That's this one. It says, The Suburban Neighbor's Guide to Dealing with the Psychopath Next Door. Did I show it to you guys? I can't remember. Just in case I didn't. Hen and her husband Lloyd have settled into a quiet life in a new house outside of Boston, Massachusetts. Hen, short for Henrietta, is an illustrator and works out of a studio nearby and has found the right meds to control her bipolar disorder. Finally, she finds some stability and peace. But when they meet the neighbor next door, the calm begins to erode, however you say that word, as she spots a familiar object displayed on her husband's office shelf. The sports trophy looks exactly like the one that went missing from the home of a young man who was killed 2 years ago. Ooh. Hen knows because she has a long fascination with this unsolved murder. An obsession she doesn't talk about anymore, but can't fully shake either. Could her neighbor Matthew be a killer? Or is this the beginning of another psychotic episode like the one she suffered back in college, when she became so consumed with proving a fellow student guilty that she ended up hurting a classmate? The more Hen observes Matthew, the more she suspects he's planning something truly terrifying, yet no one will believe her. Then one night, when she comes face to face with Matthew in a dark parking lot, she realizes that he knows she's been watching him, that she's really on him, and this is the beginning of a horrifying nightmare she may not live to escape. I'm leaning more towards one of the less, the less, what's that word? The less, I can't think of what it's called. The less, violent one, or mysterious, whatever you want to call it. So I'm thinking either I'm going to get You'll Be Mine or How Not to Ask a Boy to the Prom. Which one would you guys pick out of the two? I know which one I'm going to pick. I'm not telling you. I already told you the one I'm picking. One of the ones I'm picking, which is A Silent Patient. So you guys know the ones I'm getting. So let me know which ones you would get out of the 5, and if you would have added on anything. Okay, let me know down in the comments which one you would pick. And yeah, I already bought my ones, and you already know I'm getting The Silent Patient, but you don't know the other two. And you guys will find out if you guys will watch my unboxing when I get it. Alright. I'm not telling you guys what I got, so I'm going to move it over here. But I hope you guys liked this video. Let me know if you want me to keep doing these, even if I wind up not buying like one a month one time. But I'll still, even if I don't buy it, if you guys want me to still at least tell you what they are, then yeah, let me know. And I will keep doing it, even if I don't buy it. But that one, the one I picked for the main book, looked pretty good. It wasn't like something that, that I don't know. But out of the 5, it had me the most intrigued. And then the one I definitely picked out is the one I was talking about, but I can't add that as the main book. Because if I could have picked that instead of the book of the month, and just put that one as the book I wanted, and then that was it, I would have done that. But you can't do that, I guess, because I didn't see it that way. So yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye for now. Remember, I forgot to close it out. Remember, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you want to, of course. If you do subscribe, remember to hit the bell icon so you'll know whenever a video of mine is uploaded. Remember to like the video if you liked it. Comment down below about my question if you want me to keep doing these, even if I don't buy it that particular month. And yeah, remember, if you ever need anything, just let me know. I'm always here. I love you guys so much, and I really appreciate you guys, and I will talk to you guys all later. Bye for now.